See, that is a really awesome tone, and I think out of the three that I will show you today, this actually is going to be my favorite. Not necessarily the best, but maybe it's my favorite. So let's go take a look at the next tone, shall we? Alright, so the second tone is called Grind USA, and here is a little sample of this. Alright, so I think the name of this tone really says it all. Grind USA, indeed. Alright, let's check out the next tone. Alright, so this last tone is called Cavernous Lead. Now, this does have a cavern type sound to it for those deep solos, but it also has a really sick sound. Alright, so check it out. Alright, so those are the three tones that you have, and I hope you enjoyed those. That last one, I kind of wanted to put something a little bit special for you guys in there. Alright, so now we're going to go take a look at the effects pedals and the amp that comes with the new pack. Alright guys, so this tone that I have here is called Metal Pack Basic. Now, it only has the amp and the cabinet. Alright, so I'm going to go in here and customize and show you guys what they included in this little tone designer pack. Alright, so as you can see, this is the new little amp head, is what they actually call it. So let's go into settings. You have gain, and we'll rock this bad boy all the way up. And I'm going to see what this sounds like. It's pretty cool. I love it. That actually has a really cool sound. Really good low, mid is even good. And I love the fact that they added presence on this particular amp, and voicing is also UK to US. It's a little subtle, but it's there. I like that. It's really, really cool. I like that they added that. I think I had US on my other tone that I had designed. So let's go on to the next thing, which is the cabinet. This is, I forget what it's actually called. Oh, yes. I guess it's the Rocksmith Metal Pack 12, 4x12, and it's awesome. I think they said it is kind of like comparable to, what is this one right here? The Soprano. All right, now let's hear what it sounds like. You know, it's got like this different kind of edge to it, and I know it has a lower bottom. Now, I think either way, they both sound amazing. All right, so of course, I'm gonna go through the positions real quick. That's cone. Edge. Microphone. Dynamic. I'm gonna mix it up really quick. Put a dynamic mic on it. Alright, so there's that. Now that you guys have seen the amp, let's go and continue editing. And let's take a look at the delay pedal they included. And I apologize if you guys hear a lot of background. I know. I unlocked a lot of pedals. I finally hit Rocksmith level, like Rocksmith is what it's called. It's actually pretty cool. 20 million points since the game has been out, man. That's pretty awesome. So here it is, Caverb. All right, so let's take a look at what we have here. All right, so we can adjust the size from big to small, which if you're a girl, you'll most likely take big because that's just how girls are. Actually, I think it's more like the width. All right, so here's the decay. And if you guys don't really understand decay is how fast it cuts off, you know. So we have 100. Let's see here. As you can see, it takes forever to get rid of. The decay, I don't know, for some reason I sometimes find that like really backwards. All right, so here is it at 0. See, very short. All right, and we're gonna leave it real quick. Early reflection, I don't ask me. I think it's like an offset. And if you put it past 50, I have no idea. Don't ask me. Here's the tone. Pretty awesome stuff. I actually might use this K-verb to make it more of a, give it some depth. And of course your mix. It's pretty awesome. Let's change this pedal. And let's look at the distortion that they added. So this is called Sick, Sick, Sick. And by the way, I didn't change the amp settings other than put it to like 100% gain in US. So you're hearing the default sounds, and I apologize that this video is kind of long. Hope you guys don't mind, and I hope you guys are interested in this. And we're going to check this out really quick. Gain is at 66. You also have a boost and distortion. You guys really need to go and check this out. And if you don't have it, I will do it for you. This is so cool. I already know that you guys are going to come up with some like really cool idea for a song on this one. All right, and I think the last one might be in here too. It's called Scoop. No, I guess not. No. All right, here it is, Scooped. So this is actually pretty cool too. This is a EQ, and it has, I guess, low, mid, and high. This just pretty much shifts the weight. You could think of music and tone as having weight to it. This just pretty much shifts things around. It's really cool. It sounds really good, and it also gives a little bit more balance to the fact that if you go, let me go here. If you take a look at the other filters for, like, say, EQ 6 and 7, this sounds way too like MIDI like area, and this sounds kind of like it has too much like bass and too much treble. Don't ask me. I have no idea why they decided to do that. I mean, I know that you can do the you know, obvious thing by you know, changing around the EQ, but it's kind of weird how they set it up. And I believe that is it that came in the pack. But yeah, guys, so that is the tone designer, and I'm gonna go real quick and set up a tone and get it really rocking real quick so that you guys can maybe copy it if you want it, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I made a new tone called Metallica, and it's mainly based off of the Search and Destroy song because it has this kind of classic metal tone to it, but is more Americanized than British, because in the 80s, a lot of people had this UK British like metal wave tone. So I made this kind of similar, but more Americanized. Now, I only use the effects to use, so check it out. And then after I do a little playing, I will show you how I made it. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had fun doing that, and I hope I didn't suck. Now, I will show you actually how I made that sound. It's not the best for Metallica, but for only using these particular pedals, it's not too bad, actually. So, go to Customize Tone. As you can see, I'm using the amp head that comes with the metal pack. The gain is set for 100. The low is actually at 85. The mid is at 0. And the high is at 100. Now, a little secret about midtones. If you have an amp, I challenge you to do low at 100, high at 100, and turn your mid all the way down, and then turn your gain all the way up. That is an awesome sound sometimes, and this works on a lot of different amps in real life too. And the presence, I'm gonna go ahead and say here, is at 77. And the voicing is the US. Now go on to the next pedal. I use loop pedal 3 is the scooped, and I believe you can find that in the modulation pedals. If not, it's in the it's like right next to where you find EQ6 and EQ7, whichever those are. Now the low is set for 2.5, mid is -2, mid frequency is 66, high is 2. And I didn't really mess with that very much. Of course, the cabinet is the Tone Designer Metal Pack cabinet that comes stock with it. Ribbon mic, edge, usually do that combination all the time, always. All right, so the last thing I use to get it really thick, got that tone to it. Size is 0, decay is 0, early reflections, excuse me. I have a tongue twist right now. Is 44, tone is at 65, and mix is at 50. And I have no other pedals. And man, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will be making more tones. If you guys have requests for any particular tones for a song, for any song in the game that, you know, just anything, any style, if you want it for a solo, for a particular song, anything like that. Or if you just want to use your use this game, which I've done before.